Hello 3CH, hope you're all okay and staying safe. Okay, I just thought I'd put some challenges for you guys to do while at home during this lockdown. I know it's not great that we can't be in school, but we've got to try and make the best of a bad situation, okay? So I'm going to throw you over to some challenges. They're pre-recorded, okay, so they've been recorded somewhere else, so don't worry, I've not done it wrong, okay? So just have a look at the challenges, okay? I want you to write down your score your very first go, and then I want you to practice it throughout the week, and I want to see what score you get by the end of the week, okay? So write down your first score, have some practice goes by the end of the week, write down your best score, and we'll see how much you've improved. Okay, guys? I'm going to throw you over to the challenges now, and I'll see you at the end. Hi guys, Callum here from Primary Sports. Okay, I've got a little tennis challenge for you guys today. All right, and all you're going to need is a ball or something in that shape, okay, and something with a flat surface that can replicate a tennis racket, or if you've got a tennis racket, brilliant, you can use that, okay, but anything like a flat surface you can use, okay. So the first challenge is very, very simple, okay. All we're going to do is we're going to make sure we've got enough room, first of all, and your challenge is to hit the ball in the air using your tennis racket, okay. You can allow a bounce in between, and can we keep it up again? Okay, so I'm going to hit the ball up, I'm going to let the ball bounce, and I'm going to hit it again, okay? Keep letting the ball bounce in between, there's no rush, it's not a race to see who can do the most first, okay? Just going to hit the ball up, let it bounce in between, and see how many we can do before we make a mistake, okay? If you make a mistake, don't worry, we'll just start again. There's no amount of attempts, you can have as many as you want, okay? Just see how many we can do while using our racket and our ball, okay? Making sure we keep that racket nice and flat. So we point the strings or the flat surface up to the ceiling, okay? And try and make sure the ball hits the middle of that surface, okay? Because if it hits the edge, it can go in all different directions. So using the middle of the flat surface, pointing it to the sky, okay? Letting the item that we're using bounce, and then try and keep it up again. So I'll show you one more time. Using the middle of my racket, and you're hitting the ball up to the air, okay? Allowing a bounce in between, trying to see how many I can do in a row before I make a mistake, okay? And like I say, if you make a mistake, don't worry, you can try again and have as many goes as you want to try and beat your score, okay? Good luck, guys. Okay, A3, challenge number 2, a little bit more difficult than challenge number 1. Challenge number 2, we still need our ball and our item. Luckily for me, I've still got my racket, okay? But this time, we're not allowed a bounce in between hits. So we have to try and keep the ball up in the air using our flat surface or our racket. And we have to try and keep the ball in the air without it bouncing on the floor in between, okay? So there's no target. I just want to see how many you guys can do. It's your personal target, nobody else's. You're not competing, it's just for your own personal challenge, okay? So you need to find a big space. It might be outdoors, it might be indoors. And again, keeping that surface nice and flat, pointing to the ceiling. Can we keep the ball going up in the air, okay? Without it just bouncing on the floor. We're going to try and keep our eye on the ball. Try and keep the ball below your head if you can, because if you start hitting it really high, it becomes more difficult, okay, to find the middle of your racket. So using the middle of your surface, hitting the ball in the air, okay? Try and keep that racket as flat as you can, because if you start angling it, the ball starts going all over the place, like mine's just done, okay? So you need to make sure you use the middle of the racket, point it to the sky, okay? Try and keep that ball bouncing on that flat surface, okay? Good luck, guys. Okay, year 3, challenge number 3. All right, challenge number 3, still going to need your racket and your ball, all right, and it's going to be pretty similar to challenge number 2, apart from now we're going to add a twist, all right? So we're still going to try and keep the ball up using our item. We're still going to try and keep it from hitting the floor, okay? But this time you're going to add a twist after every hit, all right? So you're going to hold the racket nice and flat still, but you're going to twist your wrist in between hits, so you'll end up using both sides of the racket. Okay, so if I've got a big space, I've got my ball and my racket, okay, again, it doesn't need to be a racket, it could be anything with a flat surface and anything that bounces, okay. I'm going to try and twist our wrist in between hits, okay. I'm not trying to smash the ball into the air, it's just a little hit to get the ball in the air, okay. And you twist your wrist in between to make sure we're using both sides of the racket, okay? As you can see, I'm keeping my eye on the ball at all times, okay? Because if I take my eye off the ball, I don't know where it's going to be, and it could end up anywhere in the room, okay? So I'm keeping my eyes on the ball, all right? I'm moving my racket underneath, and every time I twist my racket, I'm keeping my strings or my flat surface facing the sky, okay? That's going to help the ball go up instead of go side to side or forwards or backwards, okay? So make sure you keep them strings pointing up, twist your racket in between, and see how many we can do without the ball hitting the floor, okay? Good luck, guys. Okay, guys. Now you've seen the challenges, I want you to have a go, okay? Like I said before, I want you to write down your score of your very first go, even if you get one, okay? Just write down your score of your very first go, okay? And then I want you to practice it during the week, and then by the end of the week, I would like to see who has improved, okay? If you get one more, then you've already improved, okay? If you get the same score, don't worry, you've not improved, okay? You've stuck at the same level, which is not a problem. That might just be how you do, okay? So don't worry, just have fun having a go and just try your very best, okay? Have fun, guys.